8 is kind of where it all falls to pieces.
Yeah, no, it does. Episode 8. This is why I don't like episode 8. Because I actually think, apart from anything else, it's a bad movie. I don't think it's a well-made movie or a well-written movie.
No,
I don't.
it's not.
And apparently Ryan Johnson only wrote one take on it.
One draft,
It was just like, oh, there you go, there's a movie. Yeah, go and make that. And it just, I just, again, as I said, subversion's fine, but there's no respect, there's no love.
No.
And
surely... a lot of people would end up going, oh, it's Empire Strikes Back again. They remade The New Hope and now they're making Empire Strikes Back. But surely your middle of the trilogy is supposed to be the dark moment because it's Act 2. At the end of Act 2, your characters are at their lowest point.
Yeah.
So surely throughout... The Force Awakens would have been completely 100% unforgivable for Rey's and Mary Sue character if in The Last Jedi everything went wrong for her. So she loses a lightsaber fight.
Yeah.
Or she can't use the Force correctly. Or she, annoys Luke Skywalker or something like that. Or she can't get the teachings of Luke Skywalker.
Yeah.
And she ultimately fails. It's like, Empire did it perfectly with Yoda and Luke.
Yeah.
Whenever Yoda's trying to teach Luke, no, you have to concentrate and you can't listen to your feelings all the time.
Yeah.
And he goes, no, my friends are in trouble, I have to go save them. And it turns out to be a trick anyway.
And Yoda actually says to him, if you go, this is it. Like, this could ruin everything. And he's like, no, I need... Yeah, I know, I do. I totally agree with you. And I think, apart from making a bad movie, I think Rian Johnson also ruined the characters of Finn and ruined the characters of Rey. I think Finn became a joke, which I hated because I genuinely loved Finn. I loved John Boyega's character in The Force Awakens.
But, there's so much to explore with that character.
I know.
Because he's an ex-Stormtrooper. In The Last Jedi, at no point did I feel, oh, this guy's a former Stormtrooper. Maybe he's having doubts about working for the Rebellion.
Yeah.
Because, okay, perfect scene to set this up is whenever they sneak aboard the Star Destroyer.
Yeah.
And could you imagine him walking past and saying how clean it is? Maybe walking past the officers' quarters or walking past the troopers' stations, and you see that they've got their lovely little rooms and they've all got their own beds and stuff, and they've got their own little kind of snack machines or whatever. And he's walking past them going, I'm living off scraps in a rebellion whenever I could have all this.
Yeah.
And it's all paid for me. I'm part of the military. I had structure. I had control. Maybe it wasn't so bad.
Yeah.
But instead of that, no, it's just not.
It's him running around in a squelchy wet suit or whatever. Do you know the way sometimes you watch a movie and there's a scene in the movie? It normally happens with a legacy movie, something like Star Wars or Indiana Jones or something that you're really invested in.
Yeah.
But there's always a moment, if it's done right, that just makes you feel emotional and happy. And there's a scene in The Force Awakens, and it's not the Chewie we're home or anything else. It's the scene where him and Poe meet each other for the first time.
Yeah.
And they're in the TIE Fighter. And Poe says, and what's your name? And he's like, FN417 or whatever it is. And he's like, yeah, I'm not going to call you that, Poe. And he's like, nice to meet you, Poe, I'm Finn. Or nice to meet you, Finn, I'm Poe, or whatever.
Yeah.
Just that scene.
Yeah, like, FN, huh?
Yeah.
Finn, I'll call you Finn.
I'm going to call you Finn.
Yeah.
That scene, honestly, and even talking about it now, it's such a joyous scene.
But it's fly by the seat of your pants. It's pure raw action. It feels like something from a 30s Flash Gordon serial.
Yeah. But you feel the camaraderie built in just that moment. You know, and even that, you need a pilot. I need a pilot.
Yeah.
That scene, I just loved that. And it's just Rian Johnson to me really, really took the wheels off Star Wars.
Yeah, it wasn't fun.
Yeah, there's no fun. There's no joy in The Last Jedi.
It feels like such a bitter movie.
Yeah.
And everything about it was done so wrong.
Yeah.
So very wrong. I mean...
You sound like you're so very wrong.
So very wrong. I'm so disillusioned by Star Wars. But on every level.
I know.
It's wrong. I remember walking into The Last Jedi going, did I like that? I like that. I like that. That was bold. That was a different new choice. Watched it on Blu-ray. Oh, dear Lord, what was I thinking?
But even, it's full of, even the throne room scene where they kill Snoke.
Yeah.
That scene is great.
Mm-hmm.
It really is so good. And when Kylo Ren is sending the thoughts to Snoke, but he's actually planning on killing Snoke rather than Rey, where he turns the lightsaber and all that kind of, that's really good.
Because he refers to
good.
it as, I turn my lightsaber toward my enemy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
but Snoke doesn't realise, fuck, he's talking about me. And that seems really good. And then at the end where he kills Snoke, and they have the big fight with the guards and everything, and then at the end of it, you're like, hang on. They just killed Snoke. Who was Snoke?
Yeah.
What was that scene?
But I think Snoke wasn't ultimately... He wasn't going to be some big character.
Yeah, but I want to know a bit about him.
I know, but I don't think that was ever the plan. It's like whenever you first meet the Emperor in Episode 5, and especially in Episode 6, you don't know anything about him. He's just a cackling bad guy.
Yeah.
He's just the puppet master. He's there pulling the strings. And once you defeat the big bad, you save the day. Mm-hmm. So I think they had something else planned, drastically different for Snoke anyway, especially for Episode 9. And I think Rian Johnson, in his urge to subvert expectations, went... Oh, do you know what? We'll have Kylo Ren kill him. Ha ha! You didn't see that coming, did you, audience? Yeah. Yes, but what was the point of it? Like, you came up with some BS about, forget the Sith, forget the Jedi, we can go off and be our own thing. Yeah. But you're still being the Sith. What was the point?
I know.
It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, because that's what you were saying earlier on as well, because it sets up the conflict in Kylo Ren, that he did this for the good. Yeah. And then he's like, no, I'm actually about... Because he even says to Rey, come on, we'll rule the galaxy. She's like, no. And another thing that annoys me about that, and I know it explains about the pod and everything, but you see Rey on the ship as it's falling apart, and then the next thing you see her in the Falcon.
Yeah.
And I know it does. There's a throwaway line about her, she left on a ship. But it just feels like, well, hang on, how did she get there?
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense. But anyway, enough bashing of The Last Jedi. It's crap. But... speaking of Oscar Isaac, he's joined Denis Villeneuve's
June.
Yes. My God, this is going to be so good.
Zendaya has also joined it as well.
I heard that, yes, she's been cast.
That's Mary Jane for all you Marvel hacks.
That's right. Not Mary Jane. What's she called in Spider-Man?
Mary Jane.
Is she called Mary Jane? MJ, but she's not actually Mary Jane.
Whatever.
She's some other name.
Yeah, she's Mary Jane. Michelle Jones.
I mean, after Blade Runner 2049, this guy can make anything. I just think he's going to... Blade Runner 2049 was the biggest crime of the last couple of years because it should have been massive, and it wasn't.
Yeah.
Have you seen it?
I have, yes.
Right, did you love it?
I loved the bones pure off it.
Just loved that movie.
I thought if it was ever a worthy follow-up to the original Blade Runner, this is it.
Yeah, it was.
I think it's cracking. I love the way they handled Harrison Ford's character. I love the Deckard, the mystery of Deckard. It's never really solved.
Yeah.
And that was my one problem going into a Blade Runner sequel. Was, you're going to undo it.
Yeah.
But they don't, and it's really clever.
Yeah. No, I thought 2049 was a great movie, and I've watched it a few times since. And it really is one of those movies, the more you watch it, the more you get out of it.
Yeah.
Like, even, do you know the scene where he goes to, like, the prostitute, where he takes her back to the... And whenever she wakes up, she lifts the little toy.
Mm-hmm.
And then later on, whenever he's talking about the dream, and your girl says to him, like, we know about the dream. Like... I didn't really pick up on it, but the reason she picked that up was because she had the same dream.
Oh, God,
They were all having the same dream. Like, that's why she was looking at it. That's when she realised at that point that he was, that they were all having the same dream. And that's why whenever they talked to him, they could tell him that you're not the chosen one. It's not you.
Do you know what? It kind of, to me, feels now, it's on a very, very different level. To me, it kind of feels like Tron Legacy.
Yeah.
Where Tron Legacy came out and no one gave it the time of day.
Yeah.
Because they didn't understand it, they didn't know what the hell it was, and it was an out-and-out sequel to a movie that was made in the 80s.
Yeah.
So...
I love Tron Legacy, by the way.
I love me some Tron Legacy as well. Not so much the special effects for the faces.
Yeah,
no. Everything else is great.
Yeah, I admire the balls on it, though.
Yeah.
Because, nobody had done that, really, at that stage. I do admire that.
Now Marvel are starting to do it, and only now...
It's starting. Kurt Russell and Guardians of the Galaxy was unbelievable.
Horrendous, yeah.
No, I thought it was amazing.
No, I thought it was horrendous in a sense that they didn't de-age Kurt Russell. They used his son.
Oh, right, okay.
And then they put like little bits of CGI over it. It wasn't a full face replacement. It's not like Robert Downey Jr. in Captain America.
Right, okay.
Where it's like they actually got Robert Downey Jr. to shave his beard and everything like that, and then they digitally de-aged him.
Yeah.
That shot was the last computer animated shot to be rendered for that movie.
What?
In Civil War.
Oh, okay.
With Robert Downey Jr.'s de-aged face. But for them to try and do this all the way back in 2010, and let's technically think about here, 2009, it would have been when they were working on this technology a decade ago.
Yeah.
They were doing what big budget movies are only doing now. But take that aside, the storyline, the effects, the actors... You can't go wrong with Tron Legacy.
Yeah, no, it's
I think it is such a damn shame we didn't get a third one.
And that's another, we were talking earlier about how important the soundtrack is to the movie.
Yeah, Daft Punk.
Daft Punk's soundtrack, that movie just takes it to a whole new level.
Honestly, I've loved Daft Punk for years. I think I was in the womb listening to Daft Punk.
Yeah.
Which wouldn't make a lot of sense because Daft Punk weren't around. But you know what I mean? That's how good they were. They subverted time itself.
Yeah.
One of my all-time favourite songs from Daft Punk is, I don't know, I can't remember. What's it called?
I don't.
Digital Love.
Okay, yeah.
That's what it is. Because, like Daft Punk don't really have lyrics to their songs. Yeah. But Digital Love is easily one of the greatest songs ever made. I guess absolutely standout song. To get them to come in and do the music, it only made sense because it has this great European electronic funk pop kind of style to it that fits the world of Tron so beautifully. Olivia Wilde in it,
I know,
was absolutely wild. I love Jeff Bridges in it too. I think like the storyline with the ISOs, is it?
Yeah.
The little race that kind of develops themselves.
The war, sort of.
Brilliant. What they did with Clue, brilliant. I mean, I like the original Tron, but I think
it's difficult to watch now though. I find it quite kind of hard to watch.
Like the whole thing where they're basically in black and white.
Yeah.
Whenever they're in the grid is kind of a little bit tough. But, no, it's still a fun little movie, but Tron Legacy just took it to another degree entirely.
Yeah.
Like, the light cycle chases. Unreal.
Everything about it's really, really good. And I just, I love that idea that the old cycle, that Jeff Bridges had the old bike.
Yeah.
Everything about it was really good.
But, wasn't it Martin Sheen?
Yeah,
Michael Sheen?
As the host.
Martin Sheen?
Martin Sheen. Michael Sheen.
Yeah. As, what'd you call him?
Can't even remember his name now. But yeah. Castor.
Or
right.
Zeus!
Yeah.
As he was otherwise known. Tron Legacy, amazing movie. If you haven't seen it, please
go and watch Tron Legacy. It's such a good
set aside 2 hours for it. It's worth your time.
But I don't even know how we got
Cillian Murphy shows up for 5 minutes in it.
Yeah, because he was set up to be the villain
in the
next movie, which never happened.
Which they never made. Thanks, Tomorrowland.
Did you ever watch Tron, the animated series? What
Uprising.
Was it called? Uprising. Have
you
ever watched that?
I love Tron Uprising.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
It's absolutely brilliant.
Cancelled, but brilliant.
Yeah, but the reason they cancelled it was because it went in a different direction than Tron 3, which they then cancelled.
Yeah.
What?
Thanks.
Okay, we've cancelled Tron 3. At least bring back the cartoon, the animated show.
Yeah. Cheers, Disney. And now, of course, reboot.
Yeah. Right, other news. What have we got? Quick news. Chris Tucker says they're making Rush Hour 4.
Of course he is. Must be a day in and why.
Zombieland 2 Double Tap poster came out.
Yes!
Brilliant.
10-year challenge.
Wasn't it so smart?
Brilliant.
So smart.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, Emma Stone hasn't aged a day.
She certainly hasn't. God, she's good looking.
I know. It's unfair.
It's unreal. That's Abigail Breslin too.
I know.
The wee girl. Unreal.
I think Abigail Breslin is now the age that Emma Stone was when the first movie came out.
That's unreal.
Woody Harrelson.
She's such a great actress too, Abigail Breslin.
Yeah.
Even in Signs.
Oh, God,
she breaks
yes.
I bona fide love her in Signs. She's just amazing in Signs. She's so cute, she's so smart. Everything about her is just adorable.
My ballet recital.
Yeah, we recorded the aliens. Yeah, it's so good. But yeah, so Double Tap, I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, no, I'm really looking forward to that. I'm loving the early plot details that are coming out for it, where the zombies are evolving.
Yeah, the zombies are evolving. I like that idea.
This sounds really good. This sounds like a real sort of 28 days later, 28 weeks later sort of thing.
Yeah. Well, if you think about it logically, if you do a zombie movie, one of two things have to happen. The zombies have to either all die out, or they have to evolve.
Yeah.
There's no other way. Like The Walking Dead hasn't caught on to this. The Walking Dead, they're still just zombies.
They're still kind of shambling along,
But, you need to move. Something has to change.
Talking of The Walking Dead, have you heard the new promo? Have you heard Alpha's voice?
No, I haven't even watched any of this season yet.
Oh, dear God.
I think I'm finished with The Walking Dead. I don't think I'm going to go back.
No, The Walking Dead, this new series, fantastic.
Really?
Honest to God, I swear by it.
Right,
it's great.
Okay.
Since Rick left.
Right, okay.
Rick's final 5 episodes, brilliant.
Really, yeah.
And after that, I actually was ready to turn it off.
Right.
His final episode was fantastic. And then after that, the next episode killed it.
In a good way?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Daryl's a character again.
Yeah.
He talks and he's got lines and he's got stuff to do.
Revolutionary.
I never thought I'd see the day.
Yeah.
Even Negan is great because they're doing the post-all-out war storyline with Negan where he was locked up.
Yeah.
They did that for a while, and I was going, how's this going to work without Carl? They found a way.
Okay.
It's a lot of fun. It's really great. It starts back again next week, I want to say.
So it's the second half of season
9.
9? Jeez, 9.
Starts again. I'm really looking forward to it. They introduced the Whisperers really well. But then this new trailer that's come out, they have Alpha in it, and Alpha's talking. Now,
He's the guy who wears the zombie.
She's the leader of the Whisperers.
Right, because I know who the Whisperers are, but I stopped reading the comics.
Okay, you stopped. Okay, well, whenever I started reading read the comics and read the Whisperer War, whenever